Welcome to this app online lesson. I'm using the app called Sparrow, and I'm going to show you two swings I did today. One was a not so good swing. It scored me at 7.2. The other scored me at 9.9. So let's see what I did wrong on the 7.2. So you see all the green. So those are the checkpoints. This red point, you click on it. It tells you shaft too flat. That's because the golf clubs are relatively long for my size. I'm not too tall, and I think that's what it is. But they gave me some points off for that. I usually get this wrong. Arm properly bent. I usually have it too much on a bend, but I didn't do that this time. Hands to outside is usually my miss. I'm very handsy on my backswing as opposed to rotating with my torso and keeping the club in plane. You see the takeaway 2 on the outside. And then it follows my spine angle. That was good. I kind of locked my leg, so downswing on plane. Kept my spine angle good, although I stood up a little bit. It didn't take points off of that. The nice thing is, so that's my bad swing, and then just one that after reviewing that, I just kind of focused on those things, and he still took points away there for the 2 shaft of the club. Then here, I was in position. I was very much more conscientious, not taking on the outside and keep rotating through, so that I was green. It liked that I didn't lock up my knee this time. I stayed in plane. Spine angle good, and then follow through. So it gave me a 9.9, which is excellent. So, but if you go to what you did wrong, and you don't know like how to fix it, then you go to where is it? Analysis. Let's go back. 2 weeks, 2 swings. So there's like a video lesson for what you did wrong. And I think, oh yeah, here. So if I click on that and I want to find out more, it gives you like a little YouTube videos that help you deal with that particular lesson. And mine was taking it too much on the outside. So let's go back to the bad swing. Here you go. And then, so I click on what I did wrong, swipe. I had 2 good ones, 1 average and 7 poor, because usually that's my miss. And look at this, it produces a lesson.
Today we will
like
focus
AI.
on your outside takeaway. Having a good takeaway will set you up for an on-plane backswing and help you reach a good position at the top. Let's take a side-by-side look at your swing against a pro's. This line, drawn from your shaft angle at address, represents the ideal takeaway plane. If we watch your takeaway, we can see that your club head stays out in front of your hands and above the plane line. Meanwhile, as the pro rotates back, we can see that the club head stays on plane and overlaps his hands when the club is parallel to the ground. This sets him up for a repeatable on-plane backswing. To practice your takeaway, try this swing thought. With relaxed hands and arms, focus on feeling like you lead the takeaway by rotating your torso. Let this rotation guide your hands and club naturally around your body while keeping your hands in line.
And that's it. So whatever you do wrong, it produces a lesson for that particular. So let's say here, I didn't like that, right? I can swipe up. It tells me 9 times I've been good, 1 average, 0 poor. And then it gives you like YouTube videos corresponding to that particular fault. And it can even produce a video lesson related to that. If you want to find out more about how you've done it, again, drills. This app, what I really like about it, it's called the Sparrow. Let me get out of there. Sparrow Golf. Is that you can come back and get scored again. So then over time, you'll have a total score like, average score of 8.5 today. My last time, a few days back, was 8.2, was 7.9. Actually, my very first time I did it was probably a 5. If you look back, a 6, 7, 6, 7. I don't know where the 5 is, but I had a low 5, and then I've had as much as a 9.9. I had a 10. No faults on this one. Well, one minor fault here. Arm too bent. That's what I was talking about before. But other than that, it didn't take me away points from that. How cool is that? So you can monitor over time. You can make sure that your checkpoints are good. And the other cool thing I saw with this app is improve real time. So these are specific modules that deal with either takeaway, mid backswing, transition point, and you do your shadow swing until it goes toot toot. So it tells you you're in position, and then it wants you to do it 3 more times, toot 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 toot, so that you get those checks, and then you're ingraining what a good swing should feel like. And the advantage of that is that when you go to a lesson, they tell you a whole bunch of stuff. You go home and you think you're doing it correctly, and you're not. But this one, you can have a check done every day if you want to. Get scores, see what you're still struggling with, so it doesn't become a habit, so you don't forget, so you don't think you've corrected something when you really haven't. So here today, one thing I thought, these were 2 swings, just back to back. One was 7.2, one's 9.9, because I let my arms go on the outside. So that's the one thing I need to work. If I can keep it on the inside when I'm taking that out, my swing scores could be near perfect. So that's really cool about this app. And check it out. So far, I'm on the free first week, and it's like $29 per month, or you can do a whole year for whatever amount. I'm probably going to do it for a few months, then cancel it, stop it, and then come back to it a few months later or something like that. But yeah, check it out.